Hello and welcome to our channel. Have you ever lost important data like documents, photos, or videos? It can be a stressful and frustrating experience, but don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we will provide you with a comprehensive guide on how to recover lost data from various sources. We'll cover everything from the common causes of data loss to DIY data recovery techniques and professional data recovery services. So, let's get started. Part 1. Causes of data loss. There are several reasons why you might lose data. Hardware failure. Hardware failure is one of the most common causes of data loss. It can happen due to wear and tear, power surges, or physical damage to your device. For example, if your hard drive has been in use for several years, it may fail due to normal wear and tear. Power surges can also cause hardware failure, especially if you're using outdated power adapters or surge protectors. Physical damage to your device, such as dropping it or spilling liquid on it, can also lead to hardware failure. Accidental deletion. Accidentally deleting files or folders is another common cause of data loss. You may have deleted a file or folder thinking that you no longer need it, only to realize later that it contained important data. Emptying your recycle bin without checking its contents is another way data can be lost due to accidental deletion. Software corruption. Software corruption can happen due to a program crash, virus attack, or other software-related issues. For example, if you have a virus on your computer, it may corrupt your files or cause your programs to crash. A software update gone wrong can also cause corruption, as can an unexpected shutdown due to power loss or system failure. Physical damage. Physical damage to your device can also cause data loss. For example, if you drop your phone or laptop, the hard drive or other storage device inside may become damaged, making it difficult or impossible to access your data. Physical damage can also occur due to exposure to water or other liquids, extreme temperatures, or other environmental factors. Theft. Theft is another potential cause of data loss. If your device is stolen, you may lose access to your data. This can be especially problematic if you didn't have a backup of your data stored elsewhere. Natural disasters. Natural disasters like floods, fires, and earthquakes can also cause data loss. For example, if your device is destroyed in a fire, you may lose all of your data. Similarly, if your device is submerged in water during a flood, your data may be irretrievable. Understanding the causes of data loss can help you take steps to prevent it from happening in the first place. In the next section, we will offer tips on how to prevent data loss due to each cause. Part 2. Backup strategies. Backing up your data is one of the best ways to prevent data loss. There are several ways to back up your data. In this section, we will explain each backup strategy in detail and provide examples of how to set them up. We will also offer tips on how to choose the best backup strategy for your needs, such as considering the size of your data, the frequency of backups, and the security of your data. One of the most effective ways to prevent data loss is to implement a backup strategy. A backup is simply a copy of your important data that you store in a safe location. If your original data is lost or corrupted, you can restore it from your backup. Here are some backup strategies you can use to protect your data. Regular backups. The most important backup strategy is to make regular backups of your data. You should set up a schedule to back up your data at regular intervals, such as every day or every week. This will ensure that you always have a recent backup in case of data loss. Multiple backups. It's a good idea to make multiple backups of your data and store them in different locations. For example, you could store one backup on an external hard drive at your office and another backup on a cloud storage service. This will protect your data in case one backup is lost or damaged. Automatic backups. To ensure that you don't forget to back up your data, you should set up automatic backups. This means that your backup software will automatically back up your data at regular intervals without requiring any manual intervention from you. Test your backups. It's important to test your backups regularly to ensure that they are working correctly. You should restore your data from your backup and make sure that everything is intact. This will help you catch any problems with your backups early on and fix them before they cause data loss. Off-site backups. Storing backups off-site is an important strategy to protect against natural disasters, theft, or other events that could destroy your backups. You can store backups in a secure data center or with a cloud storage service. Incremental backups. Incremental backups are a type of backup that only backs up the changes made to your data since the last backup. This saves time and storage space compared to full backups. You can set up your backup software to make incremental backups at regular intervals, such as every hour or every day. Implementing a backup strategy is essential to protecting your important data. By following these tips and regularly backing up your data, you can prevent data loss and ensure that your data is always available when you need it. Part 3. DIY data recovery. If you've lost data, the first thing you should do is try to recover it yourself. There are several DIY data recovery techniques that you can try. In this section, we will explain each DIY data recovery technique in detail. We will also offer tips on what not to do when trying to recover lost data, such as not using your device until you've attempted to recover the lost data. We will also explain the limitations of DIY data recovery, such as when physical damage has occurred to your device. If you have lost your data and don't have a backup, there are still some DIY data recovery techniques you can try before resorting to professional data recovery services. Here are some tips for DIY data recovery. Check recycle bin. If you have accidentally deleted a file, the first place to check is the recycle bin. If the file is still in the recycle bin, you can simply restore it to its original location. Use file recovery software. File recovery software can help you recover deleted or lost files from your hard drive or other storage device. There are many free and paid file recovery programs available online. Some popular options include Recuva, Easiest Data Recovery, and Disk Drill. These programs work by scanning your storage device for deleted or lost files and then allowing you to recover them. Boot from a recovery disk. If your computer won't start up or your operating system won't load, you can try booting from a recovery disk. Most operating systems, including Windows and Mac, have built-in recovery options that you can access by booting from a recovery disk or USB drive. This will allow you to access your hard drive and try to recover your data. Check external connections. If your external hard drive or other storage device is not working, make sure that it is properly connected to your computer. Try unplugging and plugging the device back in to see if it is recognized by your computer. Try DIY repairs. If your storage device has physical damage, you can try DIY repairs to recover your data. For example, if your hard drive is making clicking or grinding noises, you can try replacing the damaged components or swapping the circuit board with a donor drive. However, these repairs can be risky and should only be attempted by experienced users. It's important to note that DIY data recovery techniques have their limitations, and there is a risk of further damaging your data or storage device. If you have valuable or irreplaceable data, it's always best to seek professional data recovery services to ensure the highest chance of success. Part 4. Professional data recovery. If you're unable to recover your lost data using DIY techniques, you may need to seek professional data recovery services. Professional data recovery services are provided by specialized companies that have the expertise and equipment to recover data from damaged or corrupted storage devices. These companies employ trained technicians who use advanced tools and techniques to recover data that is otherwise inaccessible. Here are some key aspects of professional data recovery services. Specialized expertise. Professional data recovery companies have specialized expertise in recovering data from a wide range of storage devices, including hard drives, solid-state drives, memory cards, and USB drives. They have the knowledge and skills to diagnose the problem and determine the best approach for recovering your data. Advanced tools and techniques. Professional data recovery companies use advanced tools and techniques to recover data from damaged or corrupted storage devices. They have specialized equipment that allows them to access data at a low level and recover data that may not be accessible through normal methods. Cleanroom environment. Some types of data recovery, such as hard drive repair or platter replacement, require a cleanroom environment to prevent contamination and further damage to the storage device. Professional data recovery companies have cleanrooms that meet strict environmental standards and prevent dust and other contaminants from entering the workspace. Confidentiality and security. Professional data recovery companies take confidentiality and security seriously. They have strict protocols in place to protect your data from unauthorized access and ensure that your data is kept confidential. Evaluation and diagnosis. Professional data recovery companies typically offer an evaluation and diagnosis service to determine the extent of the damage to your storage device and the likelihood of data recovery. They will provide you with a quote for the cost of the recovery and an estimated timeframe for completion. Guarantee of data recovery. Professional data recovery companies typically offer a guarantee of data recovery, which means that if they are unable to recover your data, you will not be charged for the service. This gives you peace of mind knowing that you will only pay for the service if your data is successfully recovered. Professional data recovery services can be expensive, but they are often the best option for recovering valuable or irreplaceable data. If you have experienced data loss and are unable to recover your data using DIY techniques, it's recommended to seek professional data recovery services. Part 5. Preventing data loss is crucial for businesses and individuals alike, as data loss can be costly and time-consuming to recover. Here are some tips to prevent data loss in the future. Regularly update software. Regular software updates can help prevent data loss by fixing security vulnerabilities and improving system stability. Make sure to keep your operating system, applications, and other software up to date to avoid potential data loss caused by software bugs or security breaches. Keep antivirus software up to date. Antivirus software can help protect your computer from malware and viruses that can cause data loss. Make sure to keep your antivirus software up to date to ensure that it is effective in detecting and removing threats. Maintain hardware properly. Proper hardware maintenance can help prevent data loss caused by hardware failures. Regularly clean your computer's fans and vents to prevent overheating and avoid exposing your computer to extreme temperatures or humidity. Organize your files. Disorganized files can make it difficult to locate and access important data, increasing the risk of accidental deletion or corruption. Organize your files into logical folders and subfolders, and use descriptive file names to make it easy to find what you need. Back up your data regularly. Backing up your data regularly is one of the most effective ways to prevent data loss. Use an external hard drive or cloud storage service to back up your important files and data. Make sure to perform backups regularly to ensure that you always have an up-to-date copy of your data in case of data loss. Educate yourself and your employees. Educate yourself and your employees on data management best practices to prevent data loss caused by human error. Train your employees on how to properly handle and protect sensitive data, and teach them how to avoid common data loss pitfalls such as accidental deletion or phishing scams. By following these tips, you can help prevent data loss in the future and ensure that your data is secure and easily accessible. Please be sure to like and subscribe so we can bring you more vital and important content.